Hey, good morning, world. Saturday morning, it's about 10 o'clock, on my way home to go apple picking with my grandkids. So, I'm blessed, thankful, happy to be able to do that. Again, attribute most of that to owning my own business and just being able to make the time if I feel like and want to make the time. I'm a big advocate for running your own company, so that you can, again, own your time. I made a video about that yesterday, about owning your time and what it means to me. And so, yeah, it just kind of carries on with the same message. Today, facing a little bit of trials and tribulations, I guess, dealing with some stuff. I posted on my Instagram a couple videos. One of them, not videos. Well, I did post a video, but I also posted a couple quotes. One of them being that the life you want is right on the other side of shit you don't want to do. And I never really looked at that. I mean, the way I've always viewed that statement, it's not the first time I've seen it, would be like, from a work perspective, nobody wants to get up and grind if you don't have to, right? We'd all love to be born into wealth and just be able to float on through life, blah, blah, blah. But that wasn't the cards that I was dealt. God obviously has a bigger plan for me. So, but today I'm faced with another adversity, and it's not one that I anticipated coming. I thought that I was in a good place, or that things were moving the way that I wanted, but as it turns out, some of my household is not happy, and so now changes are coming. And I guess the reason why that quote is significant is because maybe that's the answer, or maybe I'm just trying to convince myself that that is the answer. That yes, on the other side of shit that I don't want to do will be the life that I want. And I gotta have faith moving forward. They say God works in mysterious ways, so maybe there's a plan. Maybe there's a plan on the other side of it. I mean, I'm adaptable. I'm not as stubborn as the immediate family members that I live with, but I'm pretty adaptable, and I can just adapt to every situation and try to make the best out of every situation. Right now, I'm just having a tough time psychologically getting over what's being asked of me, but I will always put forth the idea of service, that it's my responsibility and my job to provide and serve my family in the manner in which they feel best served and what's best for their interests. And I've been doing that for 30 years. And as a man, that is it. That is the answer. That's how it's supposed to go. Real easy, real simple, really straight path. Whatever it is that the family needs in order for the family to flourish, that's your job. And I will find a way to flourish elsewhere if that's what it needs to be. But I just wanted to kind of without going into full detail what I have going on. I am just doing a little bit of soul searching today and trying to reconcile another thing that I talk about. I'm trying to reconcile this in my head and make it make sense so that I can move forward and move on with a prosperous and happy life in the future. But the mind works. It's crazy the way the mind works and the way that we, can dwell on things and whatnot. But I'm coming around. I'm over the hump right now. I mean, as I said the other day, I'm scaling the mountain right now, and a year from now, this mountain will probably be just an open, flat pasture, and it'll have seemed like nothing. But I'm not quite at the peak of that mountain yet, and so the pressure is on, and the pressure is heavy. That's it. If you have any comments or anything that you want to talk about, Any way that we can interact, share me with all your friends and family, and even people who you think might hate the message. Whatever, doesn't make a difference to me. Happy to interact with anybody. Like and subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Have a blessed day.